afternoon, Saturday afternoon, day 3 of the archery season. I'm in the same spot I was this morning, where I've had all those bucks on this mock scrape behind me that I made. Got a really big 8, showed up 2 nights ago, and then 2 younger deer that have daylighted 2 days in a row. We will see what happens this evening. It's a real pretty creek bottom. One thing I don't like, and it happens a lot, when you rely on the weather for wind direction. The wind's not doing what it's forecasted to do. Hopefully I'll be good, but it's supposed to be blowing that way, but well, now it's shifted on me a little bit. Oh well. Alright, I'm back in the truck. Watched the footage over and over and over, and looks like I hit him back. He was quartering away a little bit, but probably 4 or 5 inches, maybe 6 inches further back than I wanted. No blood at the shot. I followed for about 20 yards and just stopped because there was no blood. 20 yards from the impact. Turned around, went and got my stuff, got out. It ain't worth it. I think he'll die, but if I do end up calling a dog, this way I haven't left the vicinity of the shot. I haven't went down the trail at all where the deer left. So hey, it's it happened fast. Wasn't great footage, but all my hard work and scouting and walking and planning come together this evening on my first public land archery buck. So stay tuned. I'm going to get home and look at it on the computer, and I'll make a decision to whether I call for a dog for assistance. But either way, I'm probably going to wait till first light. All right. Well, I guess I'll conclude this story with the buck I shot last night. I'm not one just to share the glory days. Went with a dog tracker this morning, and we did not find my deer. The tracker thought it was a dead deer. A couple of my buddies, I've showed the videos and the screenshots of the impact. Everybody thought we was gonna find the deer. But that's not always the case. I've looked at the video hundreds, not hundreds, but a bunch of times on the computer last night. The trackers, they did the same. And the only conclusion we've all come up with is that shoulder facing me. Not the opposing shoulders is what I thought stopped the penetration, but the shoulder facing me. When he took that step to the left, that left leg come back, which would have brought his shoulder back, which basically was like a bulletproof vest protecting his vitals. So they're thinking I clipped that back shoulder. That would explain the penetration not getting more than it did. That would explain the air getting kicked way back to where the Lumenok made it look like I hit in the gut. That's the only thing we can figure. But that deer, bottom line, was not lethally hit, and he's still alive. That dog would have found the deer or jumped the deer. In over 2 miles, which that's how far the dog followed him until the dog pretty much just quit hunting. As the dog handler worded it, he said he's just quit hunting. That buck never laid down one time. The blood started good. It went to trickles. We found a spot that looked like some clots in it about 1,100 yards in. And after that, it was just that deer's alive. I hate it, but it's bow hunting. And it's not the result I wanted, but I definitely wanted to continue to share the story because I've set a goal with myself. I'm going to film my hunting this year.
and this is part of it. I can't leave the bad stuff out. I'm not going to leave the bad stuff out. This story may not be over with this buck. I mean, he's alive, so he don't know what happened to him. I may see him again. I may not. I guarantee you, I'll get him on camera again. I'll bet you that. But that's the deal. You can do everything right. Even after the shot, I got out of there. I didn't push the deer. I just left. You can do everything right, do all your homework, set yourself up, and figure out an area. But when you're bow hunting whitetails, they got the last say. And that's why I got so much respect for them. They're tough animals. And I didn't get the arrow in a lethal, vital portion of his chest cavity. That didn't happen, or he would have been found by the dog this morning. So that's it. We will continue on for the quest for my first archery buck on public land in South Carolina.